In this lesson, you'll learn how writers use transition words and phrases to build on what they just said. Elaborate means to say more. Throughout this unit, you have been practicing elaborating, practicing saying more. In the most effective elaboration, however, the writer isn't just saying more. The writer is actually building. Each sentence is a building block. It builds on what the writer just said in the previous sentence. So today, as you practice elaborating, I want for you to think about each new sentence as a building block. And the way that you're going to build or to add on is through using these transition words and phrases. So I'm going to start with this idea. So y'all, I do not get TikTok. I don't get it. So I'm going to write about that in this lesson. So I'm starting with idea, I do not get TikTok. So I want to build on this idea. So I'm going to use the transition word when. When I see people's TikTok videos on Instagram, I'm just confused. So I want to continue building. So I'm going to use the transition phrase, for example. For example, why are they always switching clothes or looking ugly and then smoking hot? So each of my sentences is a new building block, and I'm working on building this idea that I don't get TikTok. So I'm going to continue working with this paragraph, and I'm going to show you all of the transition words and phrases that you can use today. So what I did was I just pulled some of the most used transition words and phrases in informational writing, and I kind of sorted them for you. So your goal today is to try to use as many of these transition words and phrases as possible to build that idea. So I have the beginning of this paragraph here. I don't get TikTok. When I see people's TikTok videos on Instagram, I'm just confused. For example, why are they always switching clothes or looking ugly and then smoking hot? So I've already used the transition phrase when, or the transition word when, and then for example. So I'm going to continue building. Like my girl Hannah Ann is always posting videos of her dancing in one outfit and then poof, she's dancing in another. Hannah Ann is a former contestant on The Bachelor. Figured y'all probably didn't know who she was. Although I'm confused by them, I still think they're really entertaining to watch. For this reason, I will probably hold off getting a TikTok account so that I don't spend all of my evenings watching these silly videos. So I have used a variety of transition words and phrases to build this paragraph. Each sentence builds on the previous sentence. So that's your goal today. You're going to do some practicing with some quiz questions, and then you're going to have an opportunity to write about one of your hobbies and to really build that idea and tell me about that hobby using as many transition words and phrases as possible. Okay, get started.